Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. So last time we made it to Solaceon Town, the Free of Worry Town. And yeah, we basically just talked about the new Pokemon on the last route. There's quite a few of them, as well as the Pokemon you can get with fishing. Anyway, they decided to plant berries, and they have grown, so that's very nice. So to start things off, because it's close to the entrance of the town, let's look at the Pokemon. We also got a new gym badge. That means that yeah, there should be new items. If you're not totally happy with Repel, consider moving to a Super Repel. I probably will. Someone gave me a seal case. Now I'm off to a Pokemon Center. You see, you need to use a PC to put seals in your Pokeballs. Alright, what do you need? So yeah, you can buy Great Balls now. Super Potion, Revive. And yeah, there's the fabled Super Repel. I'm definitely going to buy a lot of these, so yeah. I'm going to be using them to explore dungeons much easier, so yeah. And I'll also show off this feature of the bag, where you can move your items up. It also moves it quicker for some reason, it's kind of weird, but yeah, we still have some repels left though, so I'm also going to use those. And there you are. But what does the other person sell? Airmail, Netball, Nestball, and Dust Balls are now for sale, which is excellent. Alright, so let's talk to some NPCs now. Your encounters of Pokemon can be considered your shared history. This here is a Pokemon chat called Pokemon History. You just see a history of Pokemon catchers. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Pokemon History app shows the most recent in Pokemon. I'm too little, so I don't know how to battle very good. The nice staircase is raising my Pokemon for me, so yeah, that's an aspect of the Deka that I don't think most people remember, but anyway. Breathing in this refreshing air perks of Pokemon, do you think? Or I should give him an X, but that's okay. Over here, the Center Reaches newspaper is tiny, but has many fans. That newspaper is printed right here. Oh, welcome. You saw the notice outside about us hiring, right? Is that a Pokedex that? You must know Professor Rowan. You're just the Pokemon researching us we've been looking for. Chansey, I want you to bring me one. You must bring it today, or we're not gonna be able to run our main article. I'll pay you with a heart scales and Pokeballs for it. So yeah, that's the source of heart scales. You can catch them, a Pokemon in the Pokedex that you've seen, and then you can get a heart scale. I'll check on him as many times as I can. Of course, battering into this area is going to be a little difficult without Fly, but yeah, we'll see what I can do about that. There might be a train in here today. No, there isn't. There's this dude. The hidden machine, the fog, can be found in the Solaceon ruins, but in Pokemon can't learn a hidden move. I'm gonna give the ruins a miss this time. It's quite far from Solaceon Town to Veilstone City. There's a cafe along the way where you can get some rest though. The day came out was saying Pokemon grow at different rates. That's true. So yeah, that means that yeah, if there's a defog HM, we should maybe take advantage of that. So we're gonna put away a Bieberl for now. We're gonna put him in my 18th box. And I'm gonna take out one of the Starlies that we use her for, so I can use defog for us. So let's go. Well, you got Every Sunday I visit the Lost Tower. And what you got? Howdy, traveling trainer. There's nothing here. Well, nothing but plenty of time to think anyway. Oh right, we have the ruins here. Why not take a tour for that? We'll check it out today, I think. There used to be nothing except a road that went straight through. Over time, people in Pokemon just gathered. The town came to be. Cool. Every so often, Egg will be found at a Pokemon Daycare, and they're found without anyone knowing how they got there. It's an enduring mystery. Is someone leaving them there? They say no one has ever seen a Pokemon actually lay an egg, so has it been proven that Pokemon actually lay eggs? I'm the Daycare man. We look after the precious Pokemon of other trainers. If you like our stories of Pokemon, have a word with my wife. So here it is, the Pokemon Daycare. Alright, Daycare, we can raise Pokemon for you. Would you like our stories of Pokemon? We don't need to right now. So let's talk about how this works a little bit. Yeah. No, that actually doesn't explain. So basically, you can leave a Pokemon in the Daycare, they will raise it for you. It'll actually gain experience, but by the number of steps that you take, which is cool. But it will learn moves automatically, so you need to be careful of that. And then if the Pokemon is... You can actually leave 2 Pokemon. I think you can actually do that now, in fact. If you leave 2 Pokemon and they are male and female and are in the same egg group, then they'll get together, make an egg, and yeah, you can hatch it, it'll turn to a level 1 Pokemon of the family of the female Pokemon. And also, this is a way to get egg moves too. So yeah. So all those egg moves I've been talking about, yeah, you can definitely get them in the main store, I'm pretty sure. And there's definitely some that are really good, and not too hard to get depending on what Pokemon you use. So yeah, be on the lookout. Remember though, that to get the egg move, the Pokemon needs to be in the same egg group. So yeah. And yeah, the Pokemon has to be male too, that's also kind of cool. But anyway, we explored that part of the town, but what about over here, in this house? Your Pokemon has a serious nature? Do you know how Pokemon's nature determines how it'll grow? Yeah. This area had many Pokemon from the olden days. They say there are big Pokemon ranches around these parts. Alright. Yes, a couple of items there too, so yeah, I definitely want to get those as well. And then yeah, we'll head to the ruins, because yeah, it sounds like we need to go to the ruins, so yeah. Over here, you can get this. You can customize Pokeballs by fixing seals to them. Oh, you don't have a seal case? Well, here you go. Well, you get the seal case. Next, some seals. Here you go. I'll explain how seals work. You'll need a Pokemon set PC. First, set your PC, then check the heading Ball capsules in the PC menu. Next, choose a capsule and apply seals to it as you wish. When you're done, put the capsule in a Pokeball. You can see the results when you use that Pokemon in battle. Pokemon in this town's ruins look like some kind of strange alphabet. I think they're really neat. I'm too small to catch them though. Instead, I play with seals to try reading those weird letters. You can give me Pokemon that look like letters, I'll give you some seals. Alright. So yeah, we can maybe look into the seals. The thing is though, is that if you box a Pokemon, which you need to do a lot in this game unfortunately because of HM moves, then yeah, you have to unequip the seal, which is a bit annoying. It's of course not bad on Pokemon that you always want to keep, like a fly Pokemon and your surf Pokemon, but yeah, I'll think about it. We'll see if I have some fun with it. It's a cool mechanic. Basically, the simple thing it does is that it basically just changes the animation of the, I guess I'll take a sip. It basically changes the animation of the Pokemon coming out of the Pokeball with some like special effects. There's some really cool ones, and yeah, we have seen some trainers where I use them to some pretty cool effects. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a go later. The kit though, it relates to this place obviously. But anyway, here we're actually going to be taking advantage of one of our new apps. The notepad, because here's what we need to do. We need to go here. So here we have some instructions. What it's saying is top right. So let's. Oh, you can't do that. So the first one's top right, and I drew that extremely badly. But anyway, what's next? Lower left. Okay. However, I don't lose track. Then we have top right again. Yeah, that definitely looks right. Anyway. So top right, lower left, top right, top left this time. Also, if you try to use... Yeah, it makes that sound. So we want... Oh, I pressed A by accident. Alright, we need top left. After that. So top right, lower left, top right, top left again. And I think the last one was lower left. Yeah, let me double check. So top right, lower left, top right, top left, and lower left. Alright. There you go. Now I've written some instructions down, so I can get through this dungeon. The dead ends, you want to check them because they can have hidden items. So yeah, in those rocks. So yeah, the first is such as top right, so yeah, we can check everywhere else. For a Firestone, so if you want to evolve your Eevee, this is the place to do it because you get a lot of stones here. Over here's a trainer actually. He's a hiker though, so I guess it's gonna be... Yeah, I'll use Blue Blunt for this. I actually know he isn't. I thought he was. There are trainers in this place. But anyway, let's talk about the new Pokemon in this area. Unown. Unown is bad. It's a Psychic-type Pokemon with the Levitate ability. I'll see if it lives actually. It's level 20, it might actually. It's a Psychic-type Pokemon with the Levitate ability, but here's the problem. Its only move is Hidden Power, which is... Okay, its only move is Hidden Power. That is a random type move with a random power. So yeah, it's unreliable. And then its stats are extremely bad. Its best stat is its 72 attack and special attack, and then its HP, defense, social defense, and speed is all 48. It's a bad Pokemon. You want to try catching as many of them as possible though. Here's a good tip though. You may have noticed that one was an F. Unknown. Also, this guy actually isn't a trainer. He does something else for you. I've heard the hidden machine Defog was somewhere in these rooms. It's just that I seem to be lost, what with everything looking the same. Now what? I could use help here. So yeah, we'll give him the Defog TM once it's, you know, done. So let's go lower left. Or not lower left. We're avoiding lower left for the time being. To find potential items. But anyway. So let's go down here. Here's a trainer. Looks like it needs some water. Ancient ruins are rife with the unknown. There has to be a meaning. But significance eludes me, and that's gonna be cranky. We'll need to talk about the unknowns in a little bit, so yeah. So yeah, Geodude. So yeah, Blue Blanc's good for this. Unown probably would be too, but that's okay. So let's talk about unknown a little bit. So yeah, there's an unknown for each letter in the alphabet. So how it works is that the unknown in the main areas of the non-dead ends, basically, the Solaceon ones, they basically spell out a word. The first one's F, the second one is R, the third one is I, the fourth one is E, the fifth one is N, and then the sixth one is D. So yeah. But then, if you go to a dead end though, the unknown there are all the rest of the alphabet, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. So that's basically how this place works. And yeah, if you want to catch all the unknown, there is a reward for doing so, then yeah. It's not very good though. It's not something you need to like break your back over, but yeah, I'll show it off anyway. Because I think I have the time to do it, we'll see. So yeah. And anyway, I'll show off the reward later. The search must continue. So this is the third area, so we need to go top right. So let's go everywhere else. And get a water stone, very nice. And over here, probably nothing, yep. So let's go top right. You can definitely just try your way through this. But yeah, top left is the correct one here, so let's try this one. And yeah, I haven't really ran into the unknown, but that's okay. So yeah, that was top left, so top left is once again correct. So let's try this one. Alright, here's another one. This one is an E. Yeah, I mentioned that then, because again, I'm not like 100%. Yeah, like I said, as it turns out, yeah, I'm not really running into all this, yeah. So there's that. So you take him out. Again, if I weaken it, I'll capture it. But I'm not going to be too worried if I can't, because these guys are pretty easy to encounter. Because they are, because they always appear on those main floors. So yeah, the ones I'm more worried about are the ones in the dead ends, because yeah, those can take a while. So I got all the stones, which is really cool. Again, that's very important for Eevee, as well as some other Pokemon too, so yeah. So I went top left again, so lower left is going to be the correct one, so I can go here. And alright, so now we can go lower left, and that should be it. And here we are. So this one says friendship, I think? All lives. I think, I can't remember, read that one. So I think it's like all lives tough other, or together maybe? Lives, or lives to prepare something. Anew, and alive. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, again, Nugget, we can sell it for money. HM5 Defog, which we need. Wild Pokemon, so it's good to know that we can find D down here, obviously. So I need to remember that I can go down here to find unknown forms. So I'm probably just gonna run, because again, it's always gonna appear as a D here. 9 plate, that's the Psychic type plate. 2 make Matter, and 3 make Spirit, shaping the world. I don't know if I've said this yet, but they boost the power of stab moves, so they're really useful. And via the Odd Instance. One of those instances I've been talking about, actually. And this is the one that powers up Psychic type moves. And that also means that you need it for Mine Junior. So now let's get out of here. So you can use an escape route too, I think, but yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not so sure, like, it's a little bit difficult to figure out how to get out of here, actually. So I'm probably just gonna fumble my way out. Luckily though, it's not that hard. There's that Ruin Maniac. And let's talk to this dude. I heard the hidden machine defog some of these ruins. It's just that I seem to be lost with everything looking the same. Now I could use help here. And here we go. Hey, now looky here. What you have there, that is the hidden machine defog. Can you learn it to me real quick? I'll make it worth your while, sure. Okay, so I teach my Staravia the hidden move defog like so, and done. Thanks, you're my rescuer. Haha, here you go, my thanks as promised. A green shard, very nice. I finally got defog, it's all thanks to you. I'll get to climbing the Lost Town now I've got it. Yeah, we need it for the Lost Town. That's why I went here first, so I guess we're gonna go explore the Lost Tower then. I don't think there's any new Pokemon in that place, but I'll double check. So yeah, here's another unknown, of course it's the F unknown. And yeah, now we have Defog, which means that we can teach it to the Starly I have. Like, pretty much any flying type Pokemon learns Defog. I'm also sure it does too over here. Defog. Obstacles are moved, reducing the foe's evasion stat. It can also use to clear Defog. It's not that good, although in later generations it clears a lot more things. Like hazards. Yup. It's like Rapid Spin, but you don't have to, it doesn't get blocked by Ghost type Pokemon, so it's really nice. Then we don't need the my wonky ass handwriting, so yeah, on the screen anymore. So yeah, let's go back to the Dowsing Machine, because yeah, we're gonna go downwards and we're gonna go explore the Lost Tower, I think. Actually, no. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna explore the route with the Dowsing Machine, because I didn't do that before, and then we're gonna talk about one more thing, and then we're gonna end the part. We'll have a shorter part today, I think. And yeah, like I kinda said, I'm gonna catch the unknown off screen. It's gonna be a bit easier later on when we have better Pokeballs at our disposal, but Dust Balls still work because they live in caves, so yeah. So let's see what we can find. And yeah, it's not the morning, so I can't really fight the joggers. I think when I get my next Pokemon, I'll fight the joggers then. I mean, that's what I'll do. So yeah, when will that be? Well, you're gonna have to find out. I've been a bit too easy with the clues, I feel like, so yeah. Of what Pokemon I'm using, so yeah. Also, I want to choose who's close to a level up, I think. Yeah, that's Jitayu, so I'll use Jitayu. Instead of Blue Blunt for a little bit. I didn't talk about the music, but I really like it too. It's really good stuff. Because yeah, I think the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about that, the Hollow Tower. Ah yeah, I do wish that we were using the also you wanna remember this area for later, by the way. I kinda wish, yeah, it was like the Gen 5000 machine, then I don't even need to, you know, press this each time. Aha, Unown. So it's a good thing I checked everywhere. Because I can get a Super Repel, very nice. And that guy's walking to me, baby. Also, this isn't like Black White 2 where readers constantly rematch you. I don't hate that mechanic, to be honest. I kinda wish, though, you talk to them to rematch them, not like, you know, they see you and they rematch you. It's a little bit annoying. But anyway, let's talk about this. This is the Hollow Tower, obviously. It appears to be built many years ago. So, let's talk about the Pokemon that can be found here, because I can't make it appear because you need to connect with people, basically, in the underground. So let me find the Pokemon and then we'll start talking about it. If I can find it, because I'm not so sure where it is. So, let's talk about Spiritomb. So to find Spiritomb, what you need to do is, you need the Odd Keystone, you need to put it into the Hollow Tower, and then, after that, you need to talk to 32 people total in the Sinnoh Underground. So yeah, or 32 Underground conversations is what it is. So yeah. So yeah, that means that, yeah, you need other people, because I'm pretty sure you need to talk to, actual people down there. But anyway, it will appear as a level 25 Dark Ghost type with the Pressure ability, and because it's level 25, it is Omnis Wind, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Faint Attack. So as a Pokemon, Spiritomb is very interesting. Like I said, it's Dark Ghost type. That means that it has no weakness. The problem with this type, though, is that it doesn't really resist much. So yeah. So yeah, in terms of moves, it's got some interesting ones. The thing about its type 2 is that both its stabs really overlap. So what you want to do is use the best moves of each of its stabs. Like Shadow Sneak for priority, Sucker Punch for even more priority, stronger priority in fact. It also gets like Nasty Plot too, which is pretty cool. Curse can be remembered if you really want that. Dart Pulse is interesting too. It also gets Carmine with TMs. Psychic and Shovel are also options in that regard. If you can get Will-O-Wisp, that'd be great. Silverwind is interesting. Not that great though. And that's really it for TMs. Then for Mood Tutors, you've got like Icy Wind, but that's really it. Its other moves are stuff it already gets, or not too useful. And then finally, for Egg moves, you can get Destiny Bond and Pain Split are the main ones. You can also get Shadow Sneak this way, but yeah, you don't need to. And then finally, its stats. Now, what's cool about this Pokemon is the lore. So, one of its Pokedex entries states, the diamond one, I'm going to read. A Pokemon that was formed by 108 spirits is bound to a fissure in an odd keystone. Its Heart Gold and Soul Silver entry also mentions something similar. It's formed by uniting 108 spirits. It has been bound to the odd keystone to keep it from doing any mischief. It's also number 108 in the Sinnoh Pokedex. And finally, its stats. It has a 108 defense and special defense. Its best stats. Yeah, it likes the number 108 a lot. Relating to its lore, I'm pretty sure, and its origins. But anyway. Of course, 108 defense and special defense, that's really good. Pretty bulky. Its HP is again kind of low at 50, and it does have reliable recovery. And then it's very slow at 35 speed. And it also has decent offenses at 92 attack and special attack. So this is an interesting Pokemon. You could definitely try using it as a tank, but the problem is that again, its type isn't the best for that because its type isn't the best for that because again, they really overlap, and it only really learns like Dark and Ghost. Its coverage outside, that's quite low, so yeah. It's a pretty situational Pokemon, I feel like, but definitely a very fun one if you're able to get it, which yeah. It's a little difficult, but yeah, you can even do it with one person. All you really need to do is have 2 DSs. This is how I normally do it. Yeah, 2 DSs, one person, the person wants to get Spirit Tomb, goes to the underground. The other person, the other DS, they go to the underground, you have a chat, then that person leaves and then come back, and then there you go. That's how it works, I'm pretty sure. It needs to be like 32 different conversations, and a person entering and leaving the underground works for it, so yeah. So that's Spirit Tomb. Very cool Pokemon indeed. So, too bad I couldn't show it off. I might be able to with a different emulator, but yeah, I'm not so sure this one works. And yeah, I think we'll end the part now that we talked about Spirit Tomb. So we talked about 2 very interesting Pokemon today. So next time though, we're going to be going to the Lost Tower, and going to be seeing what this place is like, and then maybe having a look at the next room as well. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.